Once upon a time, in a quiet meadow surrounded by tall, swaying trees, there was a little rabbit named Nibbles. Nibbles was known for his small size but big curiosity. Every morning, as the sun peeked over the hills, he would hop out of his cozy burrow, ready to explore the meadow. One morning, as he wiggled his nose and looked around, he spotted something new near the edge of the meadow, a sparkling, clear pond. Nibbles had heard tales from his mother about a magical pond, but he never imagined he would find it himself. With his heart pounding, he hopped closer. The pond was surrounded by soft, colorful flowers and tall reeds that swayed gently in the breeze. Curious butterflies fluttered above the water, their wings catching the sunlight and creating tiny rainbows. Nibbles watched, amazed, and leaned over the edge of the water. There, in the pond's reflection, he saw something even more incredible, his own face, staring back at him. Fascinated, Nibbles started to play with his reflection, making funny faces and hopping up and down. As he did, he noticed other animals gathering nearby to watch. A squirrel, a family of ducks, and even a wise old owl perched on a tree branch looked down with amusement. They were all curious about the funny little rabbit who seemed to be dancing by the water's edge. After a while, Nibbles spotted something shiny at the bottom of the pond. It looked like a little golden pebble. He thought it must be a treasure, so he stretched his paw as far as he could to try to reach it. But with a splash, he tumbled right into the water. He popped up, surprised but giggling, his fur all wet and sticking up in funny ways. The other animals cheered, delighted by his brave dive. Though he didn't retrieve the pebble, Nibbles realized he had discovered something much better, a place full of friends and wonder. He shook off his fur, laughed, and decided to make the pond his favorite place to visit every morning. As the sun climbed higher, Nibbles waved goodbye to his new friends and hopped back to his burrow, his little heart full of happiness. And from that day on, whenever he returned to the pond, he was never alone. The animals always came to see the little rabbit who had shown them how joyful each new discovery could be. And so, Nibbles' days were filled with friendship and adventure, proving that sometimes the greatest treasures are the friends we meet along the way.